We're under the lights here on Monday night, just moments away from kickoff here on EA Sports. Hello, friends. Jim Nance along with Phil Simms. Just prior to kickoff for this primetime extravaganza, this adds another whole layer of excitement when you have this game under the lights.
I think you said it right. Center stage. Players love it. Anytime you turn on the lights, they know it's special, and it brings out the emotion out of these players. And also, let's don't forget, the fans, they've been here all afternoon getting ready, so we're going to have a loud crowd also.
The Cowboys are ready to run back this kick. Lee's got the football on the tee, and we are ready to get this thing started. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
First down and 10. Out to the left. Reaches out and snatches it. That'll stop the play right there.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field and you pick up a first down, now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Brown's lined up in the slot from the shotgun. Looking to the right side and throwing. Throw it to the outside, and they've got the hook up. And now we'll look at the Cowboys offense. This is a difficult unit to slow down. They know how to put up points and pick up yardage. Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. The Cowboys from the 37. Dez Bryant with the catch. And he's taken down, but not until he picks up the first.
Well, we got the mojo flowing today, don't we? You start out the game, it's early, you pick up a couple first downs, and you think you can't be stopped.
First down here after the completion. Moreno lined up in the backfield from the gun. Throws to the right. Has the reception all alone. Well, you work all week long on a game plan if you're the offensive coordinator. And you come right out and it works.
Yeah, it gives you a lot of confidence, does it? Makes the offensive players, they feel good about what's going on, and it gives confidence to that play caller. That's just as important.
The Cowboys go with two tight ends on this play. Looking to go up top again on first down. And he'll step out of bounds. How you perform inside the red zone is often the difference in a game, and we'll get an early taste of that.
No doubt about it, Jim. You got to be creative when you get in the red zone. We'll see what the offense calls.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Let's see how they back up the big play here. It's the old counter play. Nowhere to go as this will be a loss of 3. defense stacks up. It is a group that has forced so many turnovers. The team overall is 4th in the league in turnover differential. Second down here after that run play. The Cowboys with an empty backfield look here from the gun. As Thomas, they knock him down, and he's still 2 yards short of the first. Third down coming up. They're hoping to do a better job converting today than they did last week. Goal line defense on the field. The give. Drop, and he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
Count it. The Chargers defense buckled on that first drive, and now let's see if their offense can respond. The score's 7-0. Cowboys will be kicking off. He's got a chance to return this one. And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
First down on the way. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Strong eye handoff here. And now we'll look at the Chargers offense. This is an efficient group. Last week turning the football over just once. That's second down coming up. Snap it out of the gun. Allen's there to catch the ball that had a lot of heat on it. Touchdown, San Diego.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
The Chargers with a PAT to tie the contest. And the point after is good. Allen's now on the sidelines as the kicking team comes out. He's proving to be a tough cover today. On that drive alone, he picked up over 80 yards receiving. The defense will need to try to do a better job of not losing him in coverage moving forward because he's starting to dominate. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Throws the pass. Bryant's tackled right at the 28.
Anytime you get over 4 yards on first down, it doesn't matter what the play is. Is it a run or a pass? That time, nice throw by the QB. Now they're in great position. Second down and short.
After that grab, it's now second down and 2. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Gets it out for the completion. That picks up 7.
Quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Browns in the slot. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Connects with Thomas. And that's a gain of 9. The Cowboys have leaned on their tight end in the passing game to this point. Thomas been a big target, and he's making some big plays.
Oh, he is making some big plays. And any time when you have a tight end good, and just remember this, he is the closest receiver to the quarterback. So his chances of catching the football, they go up, and he's taking advantage of it.
Browns, a receiver in the slot. The Cowboys have it at the 44. Looking across the middle. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
That's a good job by the wide receiver running the drag route across the field. These are not easy throws for the quarterback, but he sticks it right on him for the completion.
First down here after the completion. The Chargers defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Got the completion. In on the stop.
That's a nice route on the outside. Nice throw by the quarterback. Puts him in good position to keep moving and get a first down.
Cowboys from the 37. Thomas has got it on a pass that had some heat. And now seeing these first half numbers, we knew coming into the game it was a possibility because this is one of the better passing attacks in the entire NFL, Phil.
Absolutely. It's one of the better ones in the NFL, and that's how they have built this football team. Jim, it's about the quarterback, the wide receivers doing it through the air, and if they want to win games, that's how they have to get it done.
Throws it in the end zone. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
You know, if you're a defensive player and you're covering a receiver down here on 1st and goal, you don't have to cover that much area. That's a terrible job by the defense giving up that touchdown pass.
The Cowboys now will tack on the extra point. Add the extra point. The kick is good. The Cowboys defense will now be ready to get on the field. Their offense moved the ball over 80 yards on that last drive. Really no answer for them on what was a very impressive drive. He'll take it from the 4. Still not taken down. He's brought down. First down, offense readying for the snap. Offense lines up here. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff. Here's how the Cowboys defense. This is a ball hawking unit that a week ago came up with 4 takeaways. Second down coming up. Offense lines up here. Out of the gun. Has Allen. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first downs.
Now 1st and 10. They'll go draw. Give that tackle to Sean Lee. And here we have 2nd down. Split backfield here. They feed it to him one more time. Taking it right up the middle.
Hey, this defense, they are tough. When you run that football, they got some men up front. And that time they stopped that run just for a short gain.
Line up now on 3rd down. They were very good at converting these situations a week ago. The Chargers have it at the 39. They're going to get him here for a sack.
Really good job. By the defensive coordinator, good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
First down here. From the gun. Eyeing that left side. Able to make the tackle about 2 yards shy of the first.
A lot of times you look at the drag route and you think that's the safety valve. You know what? It is. The quarterback is always taught to look down the field. If there's nobody open, throw it to the drag route coming across the field. That time they did it. It's just short of getting the first down.
And as the first quarter comes to a close, we'll take a short break before the beginning of the second here in San Diego, California. And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And incomplete pass that time as he threw it short.
Good job by the linebacker that time. Saw the receiver coming in his area, read the quarterback, and then wonderful position to knock the pass down.
They load it up now, bring out the jumbo formation. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line.
Well, everybody talks about the pass in the NFL. When it's 3rd and short, you got to man up and be tough and strong. Nice job that time by the offense. Line, they let the running back get in there and pick up the first down.
Incomplete as he was looking short.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. 2nd and 10. Did not get both feet down. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. They've come out in a dime package. Takes it from the gun. Connects with Thomas. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Thomas been the go-to tight end today, Phil, and really getting it done.
Yeah, if you want a great passing offense, you need a tight end who can really force the defense to cover him underneath and especially deep down the field. This tight end can do it all.
First down coming up. Offense lines up here. Will go ground. Nice tackle. The rush totals just haven't been there in the first half, and that's one reason why they are behind right now, partner.
Well, the NFL offense is about deception. And how do you get deception? You keep your offense balanced. So you need to be able to run it so you can use play actions and get the big plays down the field.
Offense lines up here. 2nd down and 10. Handoff made. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
3rd down and 4. Makes the catch, inbound.
I love it when I hear, oh, off his back foot. Well, the quarterback threw off his back foot that time, gets the completion down the field, and that's what he should have done. When you're going to take a big hit, you got to protect yourself. Throw off the back foot.
1st and 10, and now they're going to go with the draw play.
The great thing about the draw play, just for a split second, the defense thinks it's pass. Now they're reacting instead of attacking, and allows you to get a few extra yards.
Offense lines up here.
Let's go.
The Chargers have it at the 34. Looking to go deep. Intercepted. That brings the play to an end.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
The Cowboys doing their part to spread breast cancer awareness this month in the NFL. Plenty of pink on their uniforms today and throughout the stadium. Still powering ahead. Brought down after a gain of 6.
Well, that basic slant route, Jim, it's thrown and caught. It doesn't get a first down, but it was really well executed. The offensive line gave the quarterback time and sight lines so he could put the football on target.
Out of the shotgun formation. He'll throw it over the middle. The pass is incomplete. There was no one open.
When you play man-to-man coverage, it takes a good throw and catch. That time, neither was there. Another incomplete pass.
The Cowboys from the 27. Has it right on the sideline, inbounds.
The defense. Think they have the guys to play man-to-man coverage down the field. Well, they didn't that time. The receiver made a nice little move, gets open, and a good throw by the quarterback.
1st down at the 41. Antonio Brown with the catch. The Cowboys have done a fantastic job here of getting the football to one of their key targets. Brown's been a favorite of his quarterback, and he's proven why he deserves to be targeted so often today.
You're right. He deserves to be targeted because he is one of the better wide receivers in the NFL. And when he catches it, look out. He can get yards after the catch.
Staying with the passing game on 1st down. Reaches out and grabs it and pick up about 4.
When you play zone coverage, the quarterback might have to hold the football just a little longer. But these guys nowadays, when you play zone, They know how to throw and catch and get it done.
From the shotgun. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact. Well, that was some defensive effort that time to knock the ball away and deny the reception.
Yeah, beautiful job. A good defense called by the defensive coordinator. But the defender timed it perfectly, and that's what it's all about in the NFL. You got to time up these throws and catches and hits exactly, and the defender did it that time.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one.
Well, when you get points, it's never a bad thing. That is for sure. Good job by the field goal kicker that time. Nice job by the offense. The football down the field.
And no return this time as he takes a knee. They face 1st down. Offense lines up here. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. He's into the open.
To me, still one. Most exciting plays in NFL football, a long running play for a touchdown. And how about that one? It had it all in its speed. Good moves, good blocks, exciting touchdown.
The Cowboys now only up a single possession. The gap's been closed in this one. Scores 17-14. Just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Cowboys are set for their next possession. The Cowboys come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide.
Oh, nice job. That quarterback, he was watching the quarterback. He's all over the receiver, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
2nd down. Nearly comes away with the pick on that pass.
When you see this cover 2 defense as a quarterback, you got to know where to throw the football. That time he did not make a good decision. You got to throw it sometimes deep down the middle. The safeties are not there. They're outside. He did not take advantage of that coverage that time.
3rd down and 10. Over to Thomas.
You know, as a quarterback, sometimes you got to trust that arm and throw the football past the first down marker. There were guys open, but no, he takes the safe route, throws it short. Defense makes the tackle, and here we are staring at a 4th down.
We'll see what he can do here. And he's brought to the ground. It's 1st down as they head to the line.
Get ready.
Will go ground. Lawrence is the one who made the big stop.
Got to give the defense some credit. First down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Let's go. 188. 188.
2nd down and a long way to go. Finds Pitta. And he's tackled, but not until he picked up the 1st down.
The margin of error against man-to-man defense is much smaller for a quarterback than it would be against zone defenses. That time the quarterback right on target. Good throw.
And Nick's lined up now as a slot receiver. 2-minute warning.
Coming up at the half, it's the Verizon Halftime Report.
1st down here. Offense lines up here.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. And he's thrown to the ground. Coming up, 2nd down. They hurry to the line of scrimmage.
Get ready.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Looking to go down the field here. Very nearly intercepted.
Just not a good decision by the quarterback. I mean, maybe on the sidelines they keep calling the wrong plays, but he's attacking the strength of this cover 2 defense. Don't do that. Throw where they're not. That's deep down the middle.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Handoff. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Timeout called by the defensive unit. The punter awaits the snap. It'll be a touchback. They come to the line, and it's 1st down. And Edwards is going to get set in the slot for this snap. He'll take the snap from the gun. Finds his mark. He's tackled right at the 24. That leads us to 2nd down. Moreno lined up in the backfield. The flag is down.
Encroachment, defense. Still 2nd down.
This will be 2nd down. Here's Bryant. The tackle's made, and the 1st down is picked up. They're back at the line after that catch for a 1st down.
Let's go.
Going back up top. Underneath and incomplete that time.
That's what you expect in the NFL nowadays from the players, especially these receivers. They're so aggressive, so athletic. They go all out for every catch. That time he just lets it all go. Not able to make the catch, but I'll give him an A for effort.
Out of the shotgun. Finds Brown. Breaks away. And he's tackled down after picking up the first. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
They'll go shotgun here. And Gratz nearly had the interception.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Moreno lined up in the backfield. Dropping back now into the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Had it, but the hit knocks the ball out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
The defense comes out in the dime.
Let's go.
3rd and 10. And he's forced to the ground. The Chargers call a timeout for their first. The Cowboys are going to punt the football. Wants to give it a go here. Brought down at the 20. First down on the way. Two tight ends on the field here. Gets the handle here. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
And you're an offensive lineman, and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards. You are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Cowboys are up in this one.
All right, welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's take a look back now at the first half. The Chargers have done some good work defending the pass. The Cowboys really did a good job in that area last week, but yardage-wise, not making the same kind of impression in today's game. All right, let's get straight to it. Here's some highlights from the first half. Cowboys line up at the 3. Moreno's going to look for space, and he'd go in for the 3-yard touchdown. They strike first in the half. Chargers have it midway through 1. Quick pass and completion is made here. He gone as he sprints into the end zone. The Chargers tied up at 7. Cowboys line up at the 8. The catch is made in double coverage, and he's going to go 11 yards for the score. Cowboys up by a touchdown. Now midway through the second. Some phenomenal blocking on the run here. He'll end up sprinting into the end zone. Now trailing by just 3. So that's it for us here at the EA Sports Studio. We'll head back to the field now for the second half of this prime time matchup.
And this will be coming out to the 20 as he thinks better of running it out of the end zone this time. The Chargers are set now for their next possession. Harper's lined up in the slot.
Let's go.
And now here's the first snap of the second half. On the money.
The Chargers did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind just by a few points in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
Get ready.
First down at the 44. They go draw, space to work. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 3rd time. Finds his mark. And he is tackled down at the 38-yard line.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
1st and 10. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. Out to the left. And they tackle him there at the 34.
when you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down here.
Get ready. 295.
The Chargers have it at the 34. And now here's the handoff. Mitchell's there that time for the tackle.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stop him for a short gain.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. Pitta's out wide on the left. They're setting up screen. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
I think it's something that's not said enough. You got to be a pretty tough guy to take quarterback position to play in this league. That time he takes the hit, but he still throws that pass. And how about that? Right on target for a touchdown.
Makes the PAT. Chargers getting set for the kickoff. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Brown's in the slot.
Let's go.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Antonio Brown with the catch. Thomas has created opportunities for this offense today, Phil. This is a tight end who makes things happen.
He has absolutely been a great help to the offense. Maybe the main reason why they're playing so well. He just knows how to get open.
Second down after that pass play. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Looking to the right side and throwing. Atachu's in on the coverage and forces the incompletion.
Good job by the linebacker. Just watching the quarterback, reading his eyes. He made the move at the right time, and he knocked the pass down.
And Edwards is a receiver in the slot. From the shotgun. Underneath, but can't find the mark that time as the pass goes incomplete.
Well, quarterbacks.
First down at the 16. Dez Bryant with the catch. Gets about 4 yards that time.
You got to be agile when you make these kind of catches, running these short drag routes across the field. That time we saw the agility of the receiver. Nice catch.
It's now second down. Split backfield here.
Let's go.
From the gun. The hit knocks the ball out incomplete.
That was a big hit by the defender that time. The receiver drops the football. I'll tell you what, I guarantee the next time he goes over the middle, he'll be looking for that defender.
Split backfield here.
Let's go.
From the gun. And Bryant is stopped right there.
The Cowboys, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well. if you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 2nd and 9. Finds Brown. That's a gain of 8.
Good job that time by the quarterback. Throw the short pass, even though it doesn't result in a first down. Now on 3rd and short, all of your passes are in play instead of just the 3rd long where you only have like 3 or 4 plays you can go to.
Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Big first down by the offense that time. Here in the second half, they're losing a close game, and you get that first down. It just gives you confidence. It opens up the playbook, and it just gives you a better chance of going down the field and getting the score.
They're able to move the chains after that last. And Edwards is lined up now as a slot receiver. First down and 10. He makes the catch, and they advance the ball onto the other side of the field. That short pass play picked up 6. It's now 2nd down and 4. One team's running the football, the other is passing, but both are working with their game plans.
Yeah, they both are working. As you look down there on the field, one set of running backs are really happy. On the other side, the wide receiver group, they're really happy. So as long as you get it done, that's all that matters.
The Cowboys line up, split backfield.
Let's go.
First down at the 43. Makes the reception, and it's John Beeson who makes the tackle.
Well, the only thing I can say about that play, it was better than an incompletion. The quarterback gets a completion, and they pick up a yard or 2.
Let's go.
2nd down and 8. Throws to the right. As Thomas Weddles is there to make the tackle. The Cowboys clearly came into the week prepared to get their tight end involved again. Thomas been huge in spots, making plays, and that's helped this offense tremendously, Phil.
Let's give the offense. Coach some credit here, Jim. He found something he really likes against this defense. That's the tight end, and he keeps going to it.
The Cowboys will take the snap from the 35. Here's Bryant. Bryant's tackled down at the 31.
Well, I think we all know the situation here. It's a close game in the second half, and you're losing, but you pick up a first down. Oh, my gosh, that opens up many more possibilities, what you can do on the offensive side. Good job by the offense.
First down here after the completion. What a drive this has been.
Let's go.
Snapping out of the gun. Running away from the pressure. He steps out. they'll try over again on second down. Second down coming up. This has been a long drive so far.
Final quarter underway now with this snap.
Ball's picked off.
He's brought to a halt.
That was an
First and 10. Dez Bryant with the catch. Gains 5.
The Chargers lead, and all you have to do is look at the turnover ratio, and that tells the story, Phil.
It sure does. And listen, everybody calls them turnovers. Well, let's look at this game here. I call it takeaways. They are taking the football away from the offense. What a job by the defense.
Looking ahead, the Chargers will be on the road in Jacksonville next week, while the Cowboys will be on the road in Arizona. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Third down and 5. Has his man. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Looks but can't connect on the short throw. Let's see what they do on this third down situation. Brown's going to get set in the slot for this snap. Out of the gun. Incomplete. Looking underneath that time.
This is what separates offensive lines in the end.
Well, Phil, I know it wasn't really popular when I said it back at the broadcast center in New York, but